Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Math 4250 at the University of Georgia. Today we're going to be talking about the integral geometric measure and giving a little homework help. And I'm Professor Jason Canarella. So today we're going to be doing a walkthrough for how to do the homework on integral geometric measure. So I'm just going to scroll down on the course page. And I'm going to start by getting the homework out. Here it is. In this homework, which is a little different, we are going to do an experiment to see how well our integral geometric measure theorem works as a way to compute the lengths of curves in real life. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get a piece of wire that will hold its shape. I used pipe cleaner, you'll see it in a moment, and a ruler. You're going to measure the wire and record the measurement. You're going to write down the measurement and take a photograph of the wire next to the ruler, and you're going to submit both the image and your written measurement. Then you're going to make the wire into a three-dimensional shape. However you like, you can twist the ends of the wire together to make a closed loop. You can leave the ends of the wire free. Any way you want to do it is okay, as long as your piece of wire is basically three-dimensional and not planar. Then you're going to take photographs of it from at least 6 directions of view. It sometimes helps to have a clothespin or something else around to help the wire stand up in orientations where it's not stable. But you can also use Scotch tape, and it works surprisingly well. You're going to take pictures from these various directions with the ruler visible and square on in each image. And now comes the part which people have a little more trouble with, and which this walkthrough is going to show you exactly how to do. You're going to need to measure the length of the wire in each image and record the measurement. You're going to need to describe your measurement process, the data you got, and submit annotated versions of your images which show how you measured. So the first thing that you're going to need for this is a new software program. I'm just going to back to the course page and go down to the helpful link for Fiji. Fiji is an image processing package that's used to do quantitative image analysis. For instance, the analysis of electron micrographs. Fiji is a cross-platform program, and you can see that you can download it for Windows, 32-bit Windows, Mac, 64-bit Linux, old Linux. And so this should work on whatever platform you're using in your day-to-day life. I've already downloaded it to my Mac, and taken the pictures. So the first thing I'm going to do is start up Fiji. I've searched for Fiji, so I hit enter, and you can see Fiji starting. All right, here it is. Fiji is just ImageJ. So I'm going to put away the browser window for the moment. Go back to Fiji, File, Open. And in my directory, I have a picture that I have called curvesnaps1.jpg. And I'm going to open that up. So here's my picture. I saved it as a JPEG. You can see that it has a ruler in it. The ruler is square onto the camera and clearly visible. Now, the first thing I need to do is set the scale for the picture. So what I'm going to do is pick this tool, the straight line, and I'm going to measure out 1 inch in my picture. So I'm just going to start here, clicking on the 1. I'm going to go over to the 2, where I let go of the mouse, and it says its length is 113.04. Now, if I go up to Analyze, there's a menu drop-down that says Set Scale. So when I click that, it'll bring up another window called Set Scale. It remembers the last pixel measurement I make, and now it wants to know what the known distance is. Well, the known distance is 1.0, and the unit of length is inch. So you'll see down here it says my scale is 113 point whatever pixels per inch, and I'll hit OK. All right, now we've set the scale for the picture. Now we need to go ahead and measure, as best we can, the photograph of my pipe cleaner. Now, one thing to note is that I actually used 3 pipe cleaners twisted together to make it a little stiffer. You don't have to do that. One pipe cleaner turns out to work fine. So I'm going to go up here to the line tool, and I'm going to choose segmented line. Okay, and now I'm just going to start, and I'm going to click, 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 click. I'm not doing hundreds of these, but I'm trying to follow the center of the curve in the picture as best I can. And when it gets back to the beginning, if you put the box on top of the first box in your curve and click, that will complete the segmented line. Okay, now we're going to go back up to Analyze, and we're going to go to Measure. You can also use the Command shortcut. And what you see is the object in the picture has a length of 7.661. That's in inches because we've set the scale for the whole picture. Now, what I did to get an output from Fiji showing my segmented line and the measurement was I just took a screenshot of this whole thing. So I can load up the screenshot, which I'm going to do off screen, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this was my first trial. You'll notice that it's the same picture, but I put a couple more segments in here in my curve, and I got a length that was about 1/10 of an inch longer, 7.809. So this picture on the right is the type of picture you're going to turn in with your homework. You're going to make sure that the length is clearly visible and calibrated in inches or centimeters or whatever your ruler is calibrated in. And you're going to assemble these into the PDF that you submit through Gradescope. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. Please email me if you have questions, and I'm going to end the screen capture here.